Crypto.com Crocoin holders. I've got some breaking news for you. If you're a holder of Crocoin and you're invested in the Crypto.com Cronos ecosystem, I want to be talking about some interesting things that I found out today. I also want to be talking about how I think that we can go to higher prices. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm maxi. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys. So today I was looking at some of my staking rewards for my Crocoin. You know, I have the rose gold card, been staking a few 100,000 Crow for that. And I noticed that I wasn't getting paid out for my staking. And I was saying, that's pretty interesting. How am I not getting paid out? And so I opened up a ticket and I realized I haven't been getting paid out since April. And back in April, I found out by talking with a Crypto.com representative that in April, there was a new terms and service agreement that would come up, and you needed to press accept because they were migrating the staking rewards, right? So for the past 3 months, three months, I haven't gotten any rewards on my staked card, which is really unfortunate. So this is just kind of a PSA for you guys. If you have your staked rewards on the Crypto.com app, please make sure you check that box that you approve of the new terms and service. And guys, I had the most up-to-date app and everything. I didn't know what was going on, so I had to open up a ticket with Crypto.com's help, their contact support, and that's what they told me. So PSA to you guys, if you have money in Crypto.com and Crocoin that you have staked for your card, make sure you have that box checked. Otherwise, you might not be making that money from your staking rewards. You got to be capitalizing on that. That's one of the main reasons why I have my card staked. That is the main reason why I have my card staked, is to get those staking rewards. So pretty unfortunate. But I want to talk now about, if you're part of the Crow fam or your Crypto.com, what you can be doing to really be promoting and pushing Crocoin further to make that price go higher. And that is supporting the builders, guys. Supporting the new projects that are trying to build on Cronos Chain. Because the more projects that build, the more users will come. The more users that will come, the more volume we'll see on Crocoin. The higher the volume gets, the higher the price of Crocoin will go. And guys, the more, it's a cycle, right? So the higher the price of Crocoin goes, the more builders will come. So it will snowball. And I think that there's a lot of big builders I don't want to say big builders, but there's a lot of projects that are building and being built right now in Cronos that are pretty exciting. And I recommend you check them out. Follow me at 333blacksea on Twitter. And you can see some of the projects that I've been reposting, but it's exciting. I think that they're deserving of being promoted because, guys, let's be honest here. Cronos Chain is not very active. And honestly, the entire altcoin space is not very active right now because the market is a Bitcoin-only market. That's how it's been for this cycle. But that being said, there's still opportunities to be taken advantage of during these times. What am I doing? I'm scalping, high leverage scalping on altcoins. I am longing and shorting, making profit on the way up, making profit on the way down, guys. I'm taking advantage both ways. I had a little bit of a Crocoin short open, 20x short, got some profit. I think I made like $300 on it. And I've done a lot of these 75x Pepe longs. Have been really a lot of fun. When this market's hot, guys, I try to take advantage of it. And guys, I want to really reiterate here that I'm a Bitcoin investor and an altcoin trader, guys. The longest time period I'll really be holding altcoins is for like a year or two if it's like a swing position. But other than that, like, I'm high leverage scalping a lot of this stuff, guys. And if you do want to take advantage of this volatility, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin. All you do is click that link, deposit Trailbit. You get a bunch of free money. And on top of that, they have a lot of awesome promotions as well. Based on your trading volume, you can get a Tesla Model 3 worth about $30,000. So take advantage of those promotions, guys. Because in my opinion right now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but in my opinion right now, I do think that the market's hot, and I think there's volatility to be taken advantage of. And when the market is volatile, that's the best time for leverage, in my opinion. So that being said, Bitcoin's at $108,000 right now. Bitcoin is rallying. We saw that huge wick to the downside, bringing us to like 100,000, and now we're at 108K. The stock market's green. The Chinese and U.S. tariff talks are being talked out. When that comes to an end, guys, and we see the Fed pivot, expect some big moves for Crocoin. Expect some big moves for altcoins. Expect that little altcoin season. Now, why do I say little altcoin season? If you watched my video from yesterday, you know, I was jet skiing and I was talking about how I expect that this altcoin season may be a little bit weaker. May not be like how it was in 2021 because there isn't all that helicopter money flying around. Retail is tight on money. I remember back in, I believe, 2023, there was a study I was talking about that was monitoring the cumulative U.S. savings accounts for residents of the U.S. And in a span of a year, it went from 2.1 trillion in savings all the way to zero, guys. And I think that with interest rates increasing, quantitative tightening, tightening down on the economy, it's been tough. And I think that altcoins are not going to be as lucrative as they were back in 2022, 2021. That being said, I still think there will be an altcoin season. I just don't think it will be as crazy and wild and filled with mania as it was back then. But guys, I just want to come out here and give you a video on crypto.com, Crocoin, give you my opinion on this overall market because it's heating up, and give you that PSA. If you're a crypto.com, Crocoin holder, be wary of the staking. If you have your card stake, make sure you're getting those staking rewards, guys. Take advantage of all those perks. And on top of that, guys, you need to be supporting Cronos builders if you're CroFam or the crypto.com unit. You should be pushing crypto.com to be helping Cronos. I do think that with this 70 billion minting of coins, we should be expecting some more marketing on Cronos. I think we should be expecting a push for builders to maybe like more grants to get more builders on Cronos. I think that's a right stepping stone to be spending this money, to be spending to increase the early investor of Crocoin to get rewarded. And I think that's kind of the route that I would like to see have happen for Cronos and crypto.com. But guys, if you like some content, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.